What if I told you that the snack sitting in your pantry right now, the one you've probably ignored or dismissed as junk food, could be the key to keeping your brain sharp, your muscles strong, and your heart healthy well into your 90s? I'm Dr. David Chen, and after 3 decades of studying nutrition and longevity in older adults, I've discovered something that shocked even me. There's a food so powerful, so scientifically proven to protect aging bodies, that centenarians in blue zones have been eating it for generations. Yet most seniors in America have been told to avoid it. The food, popcorn. But here's the catch, and this is critical. 99% of people over 60 are eating it completely wrong. And that mistake is turning what should be a superfood into something that's actually accelerating their decline. In the next 25 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to use popcorn to protect your memory, strengthen your muscles, and add years of independence to your life. But I'm also going to reveal the 3 deadly mistakes that turn this miracle food into a health disaster. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change everything. Before we dive in, let me tell you about Margaret. Margaret was 87 when I first met her. She came into my office with her daughter, frustrated and frightened. "Dr. Chen," she said, "I can't remember my grandchildren's names anymore. I forget what I'm saying mid-sentence, and my legs, they're so weak I can barely get out of a chair." Her daughter had tried everything. Expensive supplements, memory games, protein shakes. Nothing worked. Margaret was convinced she was sliding into dementia. But when I looked at her diet, I noticed something interesting. She was eating all the right foods according to conventional wisdom. Lean proteins, vegetables, whole grains. But she was missing something crucial, something her body desperately needed at her age. I made one simple change to Margaret's daily routine. I had her eat 3 cups of properly prepared popcorn every single day. Her daughter looked at me like I was crazy. "Popcorn? That's junk food." But I insisted. And here's what happened. Within 2 weeks, Margaret noticed she could recall names more easily. Within a month, her daughter reported that conversations were clearer, more coherent. And within 3 months, Margaret was standing up from chairs without using her arms, something she hadn't been able to do in years. Today, at 91, Margaret still eats her popcorn daily. She's sharp, independent, and living proof of what I'm about to share with you. Now, if you care about staying sharp and strong as you age, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel is dedicated to science-backed strategies that actually work for seniors, not trendy nonsense that wastes your time and money. And drop a comment right now telling me how old you are and what's your biggest health concern. I read every single comment, and your answers help me create content that serves you better. Now, let's talk about why popcorn is so powerful and why almost nobody knows about it. Here's what most people don't understand about aging. After 60, your body faces 3 major threats that accelerate decline. Threat number 1 is oxidative stress. Every single day, your cells are under attack from free radicals. These are unstable molecules that damage your DNA, your brain cells, and your muscle tissue. This oxidative stress is like rust forming inside your body, slowly breaking down everything that keeps you functioning. Think about what happens to a car left outside in the rain for years. It rusts, it deteriorates. The same thing is happening inside your body at the cellular level. Threat number 2 is chronic inflammation. Low-grade inflammation becomes the norm as you age. It's not the kind you can feel. No pain, no swelling. But it's there, silently destroying your joints, your arteries, and your brain tissue. Scientists call it inflammaging, and it's one of the primary drivers of dementia, heart disease, and muscle loss. Threat number 3 is fiber deficiency. Most seniors don't get nearly enough fiber, and without adequate fiber, your gut health collapses, your digestion slows, your blood sugar spikes, and your brain suffers because 90% of your serotonin, the neurotransmitter that regulates mood and memory, is produced in your gut. When your gut isn't healthy, your brain can't be healthy either. Now, here's where popcorn becomes extraordinary. Research published in the journal Nutrition found something remarkable. Popcorn contains more antioxidants, specifically polyphenols, than many fruits and vegetables, gram for gram. Why? Because popcorn is only 4% water, while fruits are 80 to 90% water. This means the antioxidants in popcorn are incredibly concentrated. It's like comparing a glass of water with a drop of lemon to a shot of pure lemon juice. The concentration makes all the difference. These polyphenols do three critical things for aging bodies. First, they neutralize free radicals before they can damage your brain cells. Studies show that people who consume high levels of polyphenols have significantly better memory and cognitive function as they age. Second, they reduce systemic inflammation. The specific polyphenols in popcorn, including ferulic acid and caffeic acid, have been shown to lower inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, which is directly linked to heart disease and Alzheimer's. Third, they protect your blood vessels. Polyphenols improve endothelial function. That's the lining of your blood vessels, which means better circulation to your brain, your heart, and your muscles. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching the tissues that need them most. Now, let's talk about fiber. 3 cups of air pop popcorn contains about 3.5 grams of fiber. That might not sound like much, but here's what makes it special. It's insoluble fiber, the type that adds bulk to your stool and keeps your digestive system moving. For seniors who struggle with constipation, and that's most seniors, this is life-changing. I can't tell you how many patients come to me taking laxatives every single day, dependent on them, uncomfortable, frustrated. And when we add fiber-rich foods like popcorn to their diet, within weeks, their digestion normalizes. But more importantly, this fiber feeds your gut bacteria. Your microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your intestines, ferments this fiber and produces short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. Butyrate is extraordinary. It nourishes your colon lining, reduces inflammation throughout your body. And here's the kicker. It crosses the blood-brain barrier and triggers the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is like fertilizer for your brain. It promotes the growth of new neurons, strengthens existing connections, and protects against cognitive decline. Studies have shown that people with higher BDNF levels have better memory, faster processing speed, and lower rates of dementia. So when you eat popcorn, you're not just feeding your stomach. You're feeding the bacteria that produce compounds that literally grow your brain. Popcorn is also a 100% whole grain. Unlike refined grains that spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling tired and foggy, whole grains provide steady, sustained energy. This is crucial for seniors because blood sugar instability accelerates cognitive decline and increases diabetes risk. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed more whole grains had better executive function. That's your ability to plan, focus, and make decisions. And they showed less brain shrinkage over time. Brain shrinkage is one of the hallmarks of aging, but it's not inevitable. When you give your brain the right fuel, it can maintain its size and function much longer. So when you eat popcorn, you're not just snacking. You're delivering concentrated antioxidants, gut-nourishing fiber, and brain-protecting compounds directly to the systems that need them most. But, and this is critical, only if you prepare it correctly, because the 3 mistakes I'm about to reveal can turn this superfood into a toxic disaster. Mistake number 1 is microwave popcorn. This is the biggest mistake, and it's the one that's probably sitting in your pantry right now. Microwave popcorn is convenient. I get it. Pop it in, wait 2 minutes, done. But here's what you're actually consuming. Artificial flavorings. Most microwave popcorn contains diacetyl, a chemical that creates that buttery flavor. Diacetyl has been linked to serious lung problems. Workers in popcorn factories developed a condition called popcorn lung from inhaling this chemical. But you're eating it. Studies have also suggested that diacetyl may contribute to the formation of amyloid plaques in the brain, the same plaques found in Alzheimer's patients. Excessive sodium is another problem. A single bag of microwave popcorn can contain 300 to 600 milligrams of sodium. For seniors with high blood pressure or heart disease, this is dangerous. It causes fluid retention, increases blood pressure, and strains your cardiovascular system. Trans fats are still present in many brands. Many microwave popcorns still use partially hydrogenated oils, which contain trans fats. These fats raise your bad cholesterol, lower your good cholesterol, and dramatically increase your risk of heart attack and stroke. And then there's PFOA contamination. The bags themselves are lined with perfluorooctanoic acid, a chemical that prevents grease from leaking through. PFOA has been classified as a likely carcinogen and has been linked to thyroid disease, kidney disease, and immune system problems. When you heat the bag in the microwave, these chemicals leach into your popcorn. You're eating them with every bite. I've had patients who ate microwave popcorn daily for years. They came to me with unexplained fatigue, brain fog, and elevated inflammatory markers. When we eliminated microwave popcorn and switched to air-popped, their symptoms improved dramatically within weeks. The body has an amazing ability to heal when you stop poisoning it. Mistake number 2 is drowning it in butter and salt. Even if you air pop your popcorn, you can destroy its benefits by adding too much butter or salt. Here's what happens. Butter adds saturated fat and calories. While small amounts of butter aren't necessarily harmful, most people use far too much. 3 tablespoons of butter adds 300 calories and 33 grams of fat to your popcorn. That transforms a healthy snack into a calorie bomb that promotes weight gain and increases cholesterol. For seniors trying to maintain a healthy weight and protect their hearts, this is counterproductive. Excessive salt is even more problematic. Most people add salt without measuring, and it's easy to consume over 1,000 milligrams of sodium in a single sitting. High sodium intake causes increased blood pressure, fluid retention and swelling, strain on your kidneys, and increased risk of stroke. I've seen seniors whose blood pressure was well controlled on medication suddenly spike after they started eating heavily salted popcorn every evening. The medication couldn't keep up with the sodium load. Mistake number 3 is eating it at the wrong time. This mistake is subtle, but it matters more than most people realize. Many seniors eat popcorn late at night while watching TV. They think it's a harmless snack before bed. But here's the problem. Blood sugar disruption. Even though popcorn is a whole grain, eating a large portion late at night can cause a blood sugar spike followed by a crash in the middle of the night. This disrupts your sleep and can cause you to wake up feeling groggy and disoriented. Digestive issues are another concern. Popcorn is high in fiber, which is great for your gut, but only if your digestive system has time to process it. Eating it right before bed can cause bloating, gas, and discomfort that interferes with sleep quality. And there's a choking risk. This is especially important for seniors. Popcorn kernels can get stuck in your throat, and if you're lying down or drowsy, the risk increases. I've had patients end up in the emergency room because of this. The optimal time to eat popcorn is in the afternoon, between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. This gives your body time to digest it before bed, provides sustained energy through the evening, and allows the fiber to work its magic without disrupting your sleep. Now that you know what not to do, let me show you exactly how to prepare popcorn for maximum benefit. This is the exact method I recommend to all my patients over 60. It's simple, safe, and scientifically optimized for aging bodies. First, choose the right kernels. Always buy organic, non-GMO popcorn kernels. Conventional popcorn is heavily sprayed with pesticides, and as you age, your liver becomes less efficient at detoxifying these chemicals. Look for brands that specifically state organic and non-GMO on the label. Yes, it costs a bit more, but your brain and body are worth it. Second, air pop or stovetop pop. You have 2 good options. Option A is an air popper, An air popper is the simplest, safest method. No oil, no chemicals, just hot air and kernels. You can buy a good air popper for $20 to $30, and it will last for years. Simply add 1/3 cup of kernels, turn it on, and in 3 to 4 minutes you have perfect popcorn. Option B is stovetop with healthy oil. If you prefer stovetop popping, use a small amount of a healthy oil. I recommend avocado oil or coconut oil. Here's the method. Use a large pot with a lid. Add 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Add 1/3 cup of kernels. Heat on medium-high, shaking the pot frequently. Once popping slows to 2 to 3 seconds between pops, remove from heat. The key is using minimal oil and keeping the heat moderate to avoid burning. Third, season smartly. This is where most people go wrong. Instead of butter and salt, try these brain-boosting, inflammation-fighting seasonings. Nutritional yeast is my #1 recommendation. Nutritional yeast has a cheesy, savory flavor and is packed with B vitamins, which are crucial for brain health and energy production. Sprinkle 2 to 3 tablespoons over your popcorn. It gives you that satisfying, savory taste without any of the harmful effects of excessive salt or butter. Turmeric and black pepper is another excellent option. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder with 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds on Earth. The black pepper increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%. Without the black pepper, most of the curcumin passes through your system unused. Cinnamon is a great choice for a slightly sweet option. Sprinkle cinnamon over your popcorn. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and has been shown to improve memory and cognitive function. Garlic powder and herbs work beautifully together. Mix garlic powder, dried rosemary, and a tiny pinch of sea salt, no more than 1/4 teaspoon. Garlic supports cardiovascular health, and rosemary contains compounds that protect brain cells. And if you want a bit of richness, drizzle 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil over your popcorn after it's popped. Olive oil is rich in healthy fats that support brain function and reduce inflammation. Just 1 teaspoon, not more. Fourth, practice portion control. This is crucial. The ideal serving size for seniors is 3 cups of popped popcorn. This provides approximately 90 to 100 calories, 3.5 grams of fiber, concentrated polyphenols, and sustained energy without blood sugar spikes. Measure it out. Don't eat straight from the bowl because it's easy to overeat. 3 cups is the sweet spot for maximum benefit without digestive discomfort. Fifth, get the timing and frequency right. Eat your popcorn between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. 4 to 5 days per week. This timing provides an afternoon energy boost, prevents late-day hunger that leads to overeating at dinner, gives your body time to digest before bed, and supports stable blood sugar throughout the evening. Sixth, stay hydrated. Drink a full glass of water with your popcorn. The fiber needs adequate hydration to move through your digestive system effectively. Without enough water, you may experience constipation or bloating. Follow this protocol exactly, and you'll experience the full benefits of popcorn without any of the risks. Let me tell you what happens when seniors follow this protocol consistently. In week 1 to 2, most people notice better digestion first. Bowel movements become more regular. Bloating decreases. You feel lighter and more comfortable. This is the fiber working its magic, feeding your gut bacteria and improving motility. By week 3 to 4, you'll notice your energy is more stable throughout the day. No more afternoon crashes. No more brain fog after lunch. This is because the whole grains in popcorn provide sustained glucose to your brain, and the polyphenols are reducing inflammation that was draining your energy. In week 5 to 8, the brain benefits become noticeable. Patients report better word recall, improved focus and concentration, clearer thinking, and better memory for recent events. This is the BDNF effect kicking in. Your brain is literally growing new connections and strengthening existing ones. By week 9 to 12, many patients notice improved physical function. Getting out of chairs is easier. Walking feels less effortful. Balance improves. This happens because better nutrition supports muscle maintenance, and reduced inflammation allows your muscles to function more efficiently. Over the long term, 6 months, a year, beyond, the real magic happens. You're reducing your risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia, heart disease and stroke, type 2 diabetes, colon cancer, and muscle loss, which doctors call sarcopenia. This isn't about quick fixes. This is about fundamentally supporting your body's ability to stay healthy and functional as you age. Let me share a few more quick stories. Robert, 82, came to me with severe constipation, taking laxatives daily. Started the popcorn protocol. Within 3 weeks, his bowel movements normalized. He hasn't needed a laxative in over a year. Linda, 76, was struggling with memory problems, worried about Alzheimer's. After 4 months of daily popcorn plus other dietary changes, her cognitive testing scores improved by 30%. Her neurologist was stunned. James, 88, had weak legs and was falling frequently. Added popcorn to his diet along with light resistance exercise. 6 months later, he's walking without a cane and hasn't fallen once. These aren't miracles. This is what happens when you give your body the nutrients it needs to function properly. Here's exactly what I want you to do today. Step 1. Go to your pantry and throw away any microwave popcorn. Don't eat it. Don't give it away. Throw it out. Step 2. Order organic popcorn kernels and an air popper if you don't have one. You can find both on Amazon or at your local health food store. Step 3. Choose your seasonings. Pick 1 or 2 from the list I gave you: nutritional yeast, turmeric, cinnamon, or herbs. Step 4. Set a daily reminder on your phone for 3 p.m. That's your popcorn time. Step 5. Commit to 30 days. Give this protocol 1 month and pay attention to how you feel. Track your energy, your digestion, your mental clarity. I promise you, if you follow this exactly, you will notice a difference. Here's what I want you to understand. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. You don't have to accept memory loss, weakness, and dependence as inevitable. Small, strategic changes, like adding properly prepared popcorn to your daily routine, can have profound effects on your health and quality of life. But you have to be intentional. You have to do it right. And you have to be consistent. Margaret, the 87-year-old I told you about at the beginning, is now 91. She's still sharp, still independent, still living in her own home. And she credits her daily popcorn ritual as one of the key habits that keeps her thriving. You can have that too. If this video gave you valuable information, please hit the like button. It helps more seniors find this content. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because I'm releasing new videos every week with science-backed strategies for healthy aging. And leave a comment telling me, are you going to try the popcorn protocol? What questions do you have? I read every comment and I'll answer as many as I can. Remember, you have more control over your health than you think. Small changes, done consistently, create extraordinary results. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. David Chen, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay sharp, stay strong, and enjoy your popcorn. Now.